Hi everyone, this is Rajkumar D from Department of Information Technology, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. So this is going to be a case study video where we express our views along with my students on the topic information security. So first I will be expressing my views on information security, and later one of my student, Mr. Dyson P, who is one of our class student of 3rd BSc ITB, and he will be expressing his views on information security. So first let us move on to what is information security. So information security is a practice of protecting informations from mitigating information risk. So we are going to safeguard our informations, whatever is, either it is stored or whether it is transmitted, or whether it's a physical or it is in a digital media. So however it is, we take measures to protect our informations. So it involves the protection of information systems and the informations that are processed, stored or transmitted by these systems from unauthorized access, unauthorized usage or disclosure of information, sometimes disruption, modification and destruction of these informations. So this includes protection of personal information, or it may be a financial information, it may be a sensitive, or it may be an confidential information. So this information security is not only about securing information from unauthorized access. At the same time, information security is basically the practice of preventing unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, inspection, recording or destruction of the informations. The informations can be either physical or it may be an electronic one. So information can be anything, whatever you possess. Anyhow, this information has to be secure. So why we are using information security is what we discussed already. Next we will be moving on to 3 principles of information security. The first one is confidentiality, means the information is not disclosed to unauthorized individuals or any unauthorized entities or unauthorized process. For example, if we say that I have a password for my Gmail account, okay, but if someone saw while I doing a login into Gmail account, or it may be written in some places, then it is compromised and the confidentiality has been breached. Next one is the integrity. So what do you mean by integrity? To maintain accuracy and completeness of the data. This means the data cannot be edited in an unauthorized way. For example, if an employee leaves an organization, then that is a case of employee in all the department like accounts. So everything details has to be updated, and the status regarding whether he is working or not, and the data is going to be complete, accurate. In addition to, only authorized person should be allowed to edit the employee data. So no unauthorized person is allowed to edit the data. So this is one example of maintaining integrity of information. Next one is the availability. So what do you mean by availability? Means it means available of the information whenever it is needed. So imagine if we are in need of an information, if it is not available, then it leads to ambiguity. So for example, if one needs to access the information of the particular employee to check whether the employee has outstanding the number of leaves, okay, so if he has taken more leaves beyond is allocated, so it requires a collaborative from different teams, like different organization teams has to collaboratively record this data, and this record data has to be compiled from maybe systems from various departments. So in this case, if a manager or if the decision making authority has to be taken, so this red data has to be readily available to make effective data. So the information should be needed for processing when it is actually needed. If it is not available, then it may lead to ambiguity. So this is a small introduction about information security. Now Dyson will be expressing his views on what is information security, and let us hear to Dyson. Thank you.
Hi, I am Dyson from BSc Information Technology. I am here to share few words about information security. Information security is not only about securing information from unauthorized access. Information security is basically the practice of preventing unauthorized access, disclosure, modification, inspection, recording, or destruction of information. Information can be a physical medium or electronic one. Information can be anything like your details, personal informations, or we can say your profiles on social medias like WhatsApp, Instagram, and YouTube. Your data on your mobile phone, your biometrics. Thus, information research are like cryptography and mobile computing. Thank you.